Thank you, sir. Today, we have gathered here some of the brightest minds in the field of medicine and endocrinology to share the research. I would like to welcome our guest of honor, Lieutenant General Dr. Narendra Kotwal and Principal ESCOMS Jammu and Organizing Chairman of this event. Thank you, sir. It is a privilege to have you amongst. Thank you, sir.
Fraternity, the teaching fraternity also adapts itself to like that, because when I know my student is going to get through into post-graduation only through the written, so I also focus on that. Like for example, during COVID, I was telling the boys at the AIMS, I said, my generation of teachers is guilty of, on one account, that we stopped teaching infections and concentrated more on non-communicable disease, believing that infections were over, and suddenly COVID happened. But hats off to these young residents. Overnight, they prepared themselves to face that challenge. Because to us, we thought we were not going to have this kind of a catastrophe again. It was all about type 2, diabetes mellitus, coronary artery, etc., etc. The second issue, which is in the Indian context strictly, is Indian research, Indian data, and Indian solutions to Indian problems. I have been raising this question. Unfortunately, it has now started creating a lot of anxiety even in the best of the institutes across the country. Did you ever realize we have the highest number of publications going out from this country? We have the highest number of papers being published. Our Mohan's Institute, Dr. Kudiyar knows very well, has been topping in the diabetes publications for the last 3-4 years across the world. But where is the Indian data? And where is the indigenous Indian research? So that is the issue now. So Indian solutions for Indian problems, Indian regimens for Indian diseases. And unfortunately, the Westerners are making use of our huge, large resource pool. The other day I was telling the Switzerland ambassador, I said, you name any disease, because he's a doctor. I said, name any disease, we'll give you here in India. Don't find elsewhere. Because we're such a heterogeneous society. Whether it's non-communicable disease, whether it's communicable. People are coming from outside. If you go to General Hospital Madras, outside the pathology department, you find a small plate. It is written, this is the room where Dr. Donovan sat, the famous Donovan bodies. And even in the terms of the non-communicable disease, where we think, because of course, tropical disease is exclusive to India. Till a few years ago, we used to get interns from UK at the AIMS to be posted in the tuberculosis leprosy wards. But even in non-communicable disease, the Indian phenotype is different. Our predispositions are different. About 15-18 years back, we did a small study which was published in JAPI on the central obesity. Like, for example, the typical feature here is